Hi everyone, I'm Mikela.
And I'm Kate, and today we want to talk to all the girls out there about inner beauty.
And guys. But before we get to that, we are going to follow up on our last video. We challenged all of you to take a couple of our pointers and apply them in your life. So Kate and I both decided to make goals because making goals is a great way to start off your school year with a bang, and you have plenty of time to finish them. I made the goal to have a 100% in my world history class this whole semester.
And I made the goal to not be hyper in class.
She's serious. Let us know about how the challenge worked for you, and if you haven't done it yet, give it a try. And now, back to inner beauty.
In our world today, it's really easy for us to feel insecure about the way we look or the way other people feel about us because of the way that we look. We want to strive towards the perfection of our character.
We only have so much time in a day, and if you spend even a half an hour in the morning getting ready, in just 1 week, that's 3.5 hours. It adds up fast. We're not saying that you should go to school looking like a slob. You should look your best, dress nice, take good care of your body, but don't become obsessive about your looks. We should spend the bulk of our time on much more important things.
Like integrity,
Virtue,
compassion,
positivity,
and grace.
These are what make a person truly beautiful. And these are also the traits that are going to strengthen your relationships and make them lasting. Have you ever seen someone who maybe isn't physically drop-dead gorgeous, but possesses these traits? They have a beauty that shines from within.
Integrity is what you do when nobody's watching.
It defines your character. If you are walking around and you see something wrong going on, you tell the truth. You don't just bypass it. It also includes telling the truth about things you've done. Maybe they weren't horrible, but you tell the truth no matter what, even if it gets you into trouble, and you live the truth.
So maybe if you're in a situation where nobody's really around to see what you do, but you're faced with a difficult decision, always try to make the right choice, and that's what integrity is.
Remember that the choices you make today define your future and your character. Our next trait is virtue. Virtue is definitely a lost word in today's world. There are very few people who even know what virtue means, and even less who practice it. Virtue is being clean and pure. It's having strong morals and standing up for them, following them. Virtue is the sort of thing that gives a girl confidence and definitely true beauty. Compassion is another really important trait, and it is basically a fancy word for being nice. But I don't think that's all. Compassion is action. Compassion is standing up for kindness. You see someone who needs help, you act upon it, and you go and help them. You hear someone talking about someone else, you act upon it, and you stop it.
Beat them up.
No, don't beat them up, because we're talking about compassion. Use kind words to stop gossiping and to uplift people.
To have inner beauty, you want to be really, really positive.
This one's one of my favorites because people who are positive just like glow, and they are so fun to be around.
Like Mikela.
I try.
Always have a ready to go and ready to learn attitude. Positivity is always looking at the glass as half full and never half empty.
And sometimes I think it's even more than half full. The final trait, and this one is my very favorite, is grace. Having the ability to forgive people and turn the other cheek when they do something wrong to you. Having the ability to heal broken friendships and let go of things like drama. Something that is very closely tied to grace is class. Class is being a true lady instead of just a girl. Knowing you are worth something and treating yourself and others like you are worth something and like they are worth something. Someone who I think has truly mastered grace and class is Princess Kate Middleton of Britain. She is totally classy and gracious, and I think it is what makes her such a likable person.
Our challenge for you girls this week is to work really hard to develop these traits, and if you feel really confident that you're well on your way to becoming truly beautiful, then find somebody who maybe isn't so sure about that and help them to be able to develop those traits.
For the guys, the respect of a guy can really, really help a girl to understand her self-worth. If you know a girl who maybe is struggling with the self-image, try and help her out and encourage these traits in her. That's all we have for today. See you next time.
See y'all later.
So yeah, let's say you say like, and then you say one, and then I say one, then you say nice one. Someone who I think has completely mastered class and grace is Princess Kate of, Britain. I think she's pretty classy and pretty graceful. Grace,